Hello, Namaste. I hope you are all doing well in this COVID-19 pandemic situation. I know, as a teacher, you made great efforts to reach your students in this adverse condition, preparing presentations, video lectures, and made everything to help your students. So I have taken this situation as an initiation to prepare this presentation. So this video will help you to prepare your presentations and video lectures to impress your students. Okay. So let us start the video class. So this is Sarath Babu Kodali, lecturer in English, AANM and VVRSR Polytechnic, Gudlavalle. So let us know what is presentation. You know, a presentation is an art of communication. You present means you are going to reach a good number of people. Maybe your students or addressing a meeting or briefing a team. So whatever it might be, you are delivering a lecture or conducting a meeting or speaking a situation, whatever it might be. If it is not effective, your effort is useless. So prepare your content in order to impress the certain set of audience. So let us know how to make an effective presentations. So if you have a good idea of your content, definitely you can make your presentation effective. To make your presentation effective, you need to follow the following 4 P's. So plan, prepare, practice, and present. If you follow these 4 P's effectively while you are taking a plan of presentation, definitely you are going to make your presentation effective. Okay, so let us go. What is planning? So planning usually include the following questions. Before you plan something, you need to have these 4 questions in your mind. So what are those? Who is your audience? Because you are preparing a content to reach the audience. When you don't consider the needs or the requirements of the audience, you cannot make effective of your presentation. Next one. Why are they there? So what is the purpose of they are sitting in your class? Okay, so you need to satisfy the purpose of the people, those who are in your class. Next, what is your goal? See, you need to convey your goal with good confidence, because by the end of this video or by the end of this lecture or by the end of this presentation, I am going to complete this. I am going to enlighten this. So such kind of clarity must be given in the beginning itself. Then how long will it be your presentation? See, always short and simple. Your presentation should reach the point, should not beat around the bush. Okay, so how long will it be? It should be short in time. Where will it take place? See, definitely you need to have an idea of in which area you are talking about. If you plan all these 5 things, definitely your presentation will be successful one, because a good planning can give you good progress. The good beginning is good ending. Okay, next, prepare. So what do you prepare? So what are the things that you need to consider while you are preparing something? You need to follow the following things. See, first one is structure, then prompt, visual aids, voice, appearance, style, questions. So the following things will give you enough inputs to reach your audience exactly. Okay, so what is the structure? Again, your structure is, so before you start your presentation, write your presentation in this order. Okay, so what is the order? You need to have objective. What is the aim of your presentation? Next, beginning or introduction. See, introduction should be attractive. You need to attract the audience within the beginning slides, the very beginning, you need to take the attention of the audience. Otherwise, they will go with some boredom. Okay, then main content. Definitely they have an idea. Audience with an idea, they take your class. Okay, so you need to convince the audience with the main content. Next one, summary or conclusion or the recommendations. When you brief out what you have exactly maintained in the class or throughout the video or the presentation, it would be a half-baked one. So at the end of the concept, you need to summarize the information. You need to convince the audience with the gist that you have covered so far. Okay, that can be called summary or conclusion or recommendations, or else some topics needs recommendations of the teacher. Okay, at the end of the class, you need to recommend the students to refer the books or to do some work or to have a discussion with the peer group. Okay, such kind of things are needed at the end of your presentation. And questions, very important thing is questions. You need to give a time or a chance to the audience to make some questions to have the better clarity. Okay, so during the lecture, they may have some doubts. Okay, allot the time at the end to ask the questions and to get the better clarity. Okay, so this is the structure you need to prepare your information. Next one. Right. In simple, in brief, how exactly the presentation is. See, your presentation should have a good introduction, main theme, and summary. So what the introduction? Introduction should be grab the audience. Introduction should grab the audience. That means attention of the audience. If you, if you give a good story or a quotation or an anecdote or anything that is impressive, that is attractive, if the quotation or the story or something, a joke, if the audience connected to your class, definitely that will go with the theme. Okay, they continue their focus. Okay, next one, main theme. That means the main focus of the content. If the main focus of the content attractive, okay, understandable, they definitely understand, they definitely follow the information what you are trying to explain. Okay, so everything, it has its own set of priority. What comes first, what comes next, and what comes last, and what is exactly the information you are delivering. Okay, so all these things will help you a lot in preparing your concept. Okay, so last one is summary. I have already given you what exactly the summary. A brief information. Okay, a brief information about the topic that you have so far from the beginning to the end. From beginning to the end. So with this preparation, if you start your information, if this structure, if you start your preparation, definitely it will be helpful to you. Next one is promptness. What is prompt? The information exactly reaches the audience. Unless if you are not able to reach the audience with the content that you have prepared, it is the waste of your time and the audience also. Okay, so prompt, short bullet points, keywords only. You need to give only the short bullet points. You need to explain the rest of the information. Keywords. Next, put your entire prompt onto your PowerPoint slides. Okay, so this is what essential information those who are going to give a good presentation. Your presentation should be very short and simple. It is very understandable to the audience. Next, very important information in the presentation is visual aids. Visual aids. What are the visual aids? See, I may present some graphs or the pictures or something else. Whatever I present on slides are called visual aids. but take care of presenting your visual aids. Use simple fonts, colors, and graphs. Use simple fonts. The font should be legible to understand. Colors should not disturb the audience. And then graphs. As per the need of the content, you can give the graphs. And then use images, clip art. So we have the availability of number of images in the internet. Okay, but the suitability is very important. Correlation is very important. The images or the clip arts that you are giving in the presentation should be useful, should be apt to the content. Okay, next, 3 to 7 bullets per slide. Generally, we take 6 lines in the slide. In each line, 6 words in the sentence. Okay, so you need to take care of all the parameters while you are preparing the slides. Next, don't overcrowd your slides. See, while you are preparing only, you need to take care of all these things. How many slides that you take, how much information that you present. Okay, whether it is boring to the audience or not. Okay, all the information are very useful or not, whether it is attractive or take the attention of the audience. You need to have these questions in your mind so that you can make your presentation so effective. Okay, next, new or different visual aids. Okay, wake up people up. Okay, so always try new, be creative. Okay, because your slides, your visuals, your technical aids will have to wake up the people. People must feel new, because new is always attracting the people. So if you are creative, if you design the things in an innovative way, definitely they will pay special interest towards your information. Next, voice. It plays a major role in your presentation. When your voice is not audible, of course, no one is interested to pay attention towards your presentation. Okay, so there must be a low pitch, high pitch. So you need to take care of your pitch of voice. Okay, so louder and clear than your normal pitch. So the pitches vary and the volume is also vary from content delivery. Okay, so based on the content, based on the information, you need to follow the things in a good way. Okay, where you need to raise your voice, where you need to lower your voice. Okay, you need to take the things consideration into your mind while you are preparing for the presentation. So over emphasis, sometimes you need to emphasize points, okay, to show that the point is very important. Such kind of things will be shown in your voice with a high pitch, or else shown in the text by bolding or underlining or showing in different colors. Okay, next, let's go to the next one. Appearance. Appearance. Okay, you can consider this as a slide appearance and the person or the demonstrator appearance. See, you always, if you are appearing on the screen, if you are appearing on the screen, you should always wear the dark colors, because which is apt to the screen resolutions. Dark colors read as a business-like. So wear comfortable shoes to weight your feet evenly. Allow yourself to move a bit. Look confident. Look confident. See, while you are explaining something, you must feel confident first. So that confidence reaches in the name of the sound. Okay, unless you are confident, your voice is not able to reach the audience. So feel confident whichever you prepare, whichever you have the content, or whichever you have the skill. That is enough. Your confidence is enough. Okay, other than this, whichever you may have or the technical aids may not be helpful to you. Okay, next one. Yeah, personal dress code. See, professional dress code, sorry. See, as a presentator, you always need to appear as a professional, because once you leave your video, once you leave your content out, it may be available in the worldwide. Okay, so how far you make yourself professional? By appearing. So your dress, your eye contact, your facial expressions, your gestures, your body movement, and then the way you of course move your body frequently, all the things will talk about your professional appearance. So take care of your appearance. So go through different books of how your body talks, how your body gives the impression. Okay, so while you are presenting the information, you need to consider these different issues, whether you are professionally good, appearing, and then subject is good, all these things. Okay, next. Yeah, you can observe how the professional people, okay, and then how the common people, casual way of living style. Okay, so this difference should you should make this difference in your presentation. Next, style. You already have a style. Don't try to copy others, because you are comfortable with your style. If you are trying to imitate others, definitely that will show your action. You are acting for sake of something. Okay, so don't imitate. You are comfortable with your style. So prepare. However you stand properly, however you sit comfortably, however you speak with your style. Okay, so take things into the consideration and make yourself appear as stylish. Be yourself. So I already told you that. So however you are, you can present like. However you are, you can speak like. However you are, you can present like. Okay, next. Questioning. Sketch an idea that kind of questions audience may ask. While preparing your content, prepare the questions also. Guess the questions. Okay, what kind of doubts the audience may have. Okay, whether am I knowledgeable to give the answers? Am I readily available with the answers, or else is there any need to prepare the books? Is there any need to follow the other sources? If you have such kind of anticipatory thought process, definitely you feel confident while you are presenting the information. And give the time to the audience, ask the questions at the end of the presentation. If you are keep on presenting and the audience are keep on asking the questions, there could be a distraction from the actual presentation. So it is always better give time at the end. Okay, and inform them to ask the productive questions to give the good clarity. Okay, next. Yeah, preparation. The preparation. So what includes the preparation phase? First, you take the idea and improve that idea and design a story to impress the audience, and then visualize the concept, because people can pay a good attention when you make it visualize, when you narrate the information, when you attract with your content delivery. So add some graphics. Okay, then delivery coaching is very important. You take coaching, you prepare yourself how you can impress the audience, how you can impress the different set of people, different kinds of minds. Okay, that will be very essential thing while you are preparing your content. And then execute. After all these things, you need to execute. Okay, so your execution is a presentation, and that is the progress of your presentation. Once you reach with your content to the audience, definitely they will feel your presentation is effective, your presentation is impressive. Okay, next one. What is the preparation material? See, resources are very important. Whichever the resources are available, okay, whether in the internet or in the physical books, okay, handouts, personal notes, internet, visual aids. So all these things are readily available in the internet or else in different sources. Okay, but how far you are using them is very important. Okay, so you purposefully use it or not. Okay, what is your purpose? What is your content? What is you need exactly? What do you need exactly? If you take it, then you can provide a better handouts, better personal notes, or the internet information purposefully. Okay, so take care of your material. So how much material you prepare, it doesn't matter. How much information that you present is the point of success. Okay, next. Practice. Practice makes perfect. But your practice is perfect. Okay, perfect practice makes you perfect. So while you are practicing, you can imagine how you present. You can imagine how you present. So practice as if you present. This is the success mantra of your practice. If you practice well, you can present well. There will be no doubt of it. So next one, present is nothing but rehearse. You rehearse many times. Your rehearsal will give you enough confidence and comfort. If you are comfortable and confidence in your presentation, definitely that will show in your presentation. Unless you take practice, feeling confident is not enough to take the class. Okay, your video presentation will be effective, okay, when you take a background practice. Next one is present. So make a strong start. What I said earlier. Make a strong start. What is a strong start? So however you present, your presentation should attract the people within 2 or 3 minutes. For that, I already told you that however you can make the beginning. Beginning is with your quotation, anecdote, or a story. These things will make your audience to keep their attention strong. Engage the audience in first 2-3 minutes. I already told you. Show your passion through your movements and gestures. So what is your passion? When your passion is not connecting to the presentation, it is just a crispy one, may not be impressive, may not take the attention of the audience. So show your passion through your movements and gestures. Make an eye contact. So body language is very important to make your body comfortable, unless your topic is very grim. So always, eventually or frequently have a smiling face, fresh face, so that your expressions and emotions can reach the audience in a short time. Next, what is the speaker's impact? What is the speaker's impact? See, here when you present a text in the slide, that will impress only 7%. When you show some visuals, people can understand 55%, and your voice may take 38%. Now you can decide what affects and what makes your presentation effective. Okay, so based on that, based on the content, based on the subject, prepare your slides with the visuals than text. Okay, and then very important thing is here, flaws in the presentation. Okay, what makes your presentation boredom? Okay, see, let us see. Okay, lack of experience, lack of enthusiasm, lack of patience or the practice, lack of related material, lack of confidence, hesitation, ambiguity in the results that you want to conclude, which makes always people feel boredom. Okay, so avoid these things. Take good preparation, take good practice, and use related material to make your audience, if what is that, feel impressive. Okay, next, factors for successful presentation. What makes your presentation successful? See, be over prepared, rehearse and practice, grip on your topic, know your subject, be positive, avoid stress. Of course, no need to give what is that, more explanation for these things. You know these things. Your preparation. It is the key. Rehearse the practice. So if you have good grip in your topic, that is the confidence. Know your subject. Of course, when you don't know your subject, you cannot make anything. So prepare your subject, follow the resources, be positive, whatever it may be. If the first presentation is not understandable, okay, take the experience and then prepare the next one. Avoid stress. Your stress will kill your skill. Your stress will kill your passion. Of course, disturbs everything. So avoid the stress. Okay, take good practice and maintain time. This will help you to make your presentation successful. So finally, always prepare. Channelize your fear. Interact with your audience. Your presentation should not be a readout of your slides. It should be an interaction with your audience. If you keep on asking some questions, if you keep on giving some examples, if you keep on giving some live examples, illustrations, definitely that will touch the experience of the audience. So interact with your audience. So these things, preparation, channelizing your fear and phobias, interacting with your audience will be essential factors to make your presentations successful. Then if you have any questions related to these things, you can please post in the column given, and then definitely your questions will be answered, responded. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I hope this video will help you a lot, and then you can also watch different YouTube videos for your better and comfortable understanding. Thank you, Ananda.